Assalamu alaikum everyone, Huzafa here from BITFX, and this is a weekly outlook of 12th September. Starting off with Eurusd, as we can see on the weekly time frame, we have been bearish since the past year, you can say, and we are continuing bearish right now. So our target would be for the buys to continue up till around this zone. So let's say around this area of supply. Okay, so we need to tap into this area of supply. Going on to the daily time frame, we can see a major structure on the daily time frame was broken. So if we can see right here, this high was a major high which was taken out on the daily time frame. What we can expect, the market to come down into the zone or this area of demand and push up. So something like this, push up. Okay, the next case could be market continuing up, coming down, gives us a small reaction. Third case, continues up and then continues going down. Okay, so our POIs for this would be the POI which I have given here on the weekly, this daily POI. Going on to the 4 hours, again on 4 hours as well we are bullish, so we have shifted trend on 4 hours and on daily time frame. Now on 4 hours, again this is POI number 1. I could have a smaller POI if this area decides to be used as area of liquidity. Market comes grab this as a liquidity. This could be my another POI. Alright. And then again this is the area of supply which we are targeting for Euro USD. Coming over to Gbpusd, we can see that this anticipated area of demand, which is a very strong area of demand right here, was taken out. So if I mark this right here, we can see this area was wicked out. So by our understanding of some concepts taught in the BITFX, we can know that after taking out this major liquidity, market will show a great reversal from here. So we saw the liquidity grab. Now what we'll expect is market to continue up and up towards where this would be our targets right here. Okay, so this I would say is my major target for the market to continue up to. Alright, so this area of supply on the weekly time frame, still keeping in mind that we are still bearish. Okay, on daily we can have two different POIs, one of them being this POI, next one being this POI right here. These two areas of supply can be our POI on the daily time frame. And what else we can expect on the daily time frame is market showing some sort of pullback around this area and then continuing towards these zones. Okay, so I'll have this area for my POI as well marked for the buys. Now when we come down to the 4 hours, we can see how the trend shifted around this area. So market continued making lower lows. Here was a break of structure, but this is a manipulative break of structure right here. Market manipulated, took out a low. Because why this manipulation happened, we were very close to a strong area of liquidity. This was like a monthly or a monthly low, right? So this was a very extreme area of liquidity. So market took the 4 hours people who were buying around this area, they took them out and then again gave another break of structure. Okay, so it liquidated the buyers and then it liquidated the sellers, basically inducing them. So now this area would be very strong for us if market pulls back to this zone. Okay, so I'll be looking for buys around this area, continuing towards again this target and this target. These are our two targets for Gbpusd. Again, weekly bearish, daily internally we are bullish, externally bearish. 4 hours externally we are bullish. All right, moving on to Nzdusd, we can see again we are at this area of strong demand. We have seen a strong reaction which we have been around this area of demand since many weeks now, months actually, right? So on the weekly time frame we are still bearish, but then again I'm expecting market, as we expected in Euro USD, Gbpusd, to continue going up this week. Okay, so this week we are expecting up. Even though we are externally bearish, we are expecting some reaction towards the upside. Now on the daily time frame, when we come and I see one of my targets being for this week is this high right here, as well as this area of supply right here. On 4 hour time frame, my area for buys, I would look for around this zones. Okay, so this is gonna be my area of demand which I'll be looking for buys, and area of supply which I'll be looking for sells from. NZDUSD, honestly, the structures are not very clean. So I would actually, obviously, for each and every swing point or each and every area of interest, you have to look for 5 minute time frame confirmations. Without that, you won't be entering the trade. So you need 15 minute time frame confirmations. Once you get those, you can obviously enter the trade. All right. So 4 hours, these are my POIs. Daily, we are bearish. Weekly, we are bearish externally. All right. But then again, keeping in mind, we're at a strong area of demand right here. There's a strong area of demand right here. Moving on to USDCAD, as per our last week's outlook, we had marked this area of supply for sells. And now we can see that the past week was completely bearish, and we saw these sells take place in the past week, which was a really good call. Now, what's happening is we saw this break of structure right here, and I mentioned it in the last week's outlook as well, that we can see this manipulation of these highs right here, and it's very possible. Again, I'm sticking to my word, it's still very possible, the manipulation of these highs. Again, I told you guys we will be looking for a reaction from this zone, but there is still a possibility manipulation of these highs. Now again, as we can see, we're still bullish, we still haven't turned bearish completely on the USD CAD. We still need to break this low in order for us to convert bearish on the USD CAD. So still I'm considering USD CAD to be bullish. Okay, I'm not considering USD CAD to be bearish. Going on the daily time frame, we can see that okay, we had this break of structure, market shifted trend, got back up, tapped into this zone and then dropped. But again, I will be looking for buys on USD CAD. If sells were to take the place, most probably around this zone, I'll be looking for sells if the market structure and everything is good. But if I can hedge with the buys, that's more likely to happen. Okay, so I'll have this POI on daily time frame, and I'll have this area of interest as well on the daily time frame. Let's go into the 4 hour time frame and see what we see. Again, on 4 hour time frame, this order block is giving a strong reaction towards the upside. So again, it's like a ping pong game right now, and we'll be actually staying kind of away from USD CAD, looking which side plays out, because right now either sellers or buyers, both of them could play out right now. Okay, so the best scenario would be hedging your buys with the sells. That's the best. And obviously for the long term, hedging is the best. For short term, you can have this buys from here, hold them till around here, have some short sells, reaction comes, close the sells, play it like that, unless until one of the highs, either this high right here, is taken out, or this low right here, which I have marked, that is taken out. So one of these highs or lows need to be taken out in order for us to confirm either USD CAD is now externally bullish or externally bearish, and the long-term sells or buys will be carried on. Okay, for now, in my opinion, we haven't shifted bearish at all. We have seen some sort of reaction, but it's not enough of the confirmations for us to take external sells, long-term swing points, long-term swings from these areas. So I'll be waiting for proper confirmations on USD CAD. But again, these are my POIs for this coming week for USD CAD. Alright. Alright guys, that's all for the weekly outlook. Make sure to like, subscribe, and have a profitable week. Stay risk managed. Keep smashing those risk rewards, those pips, and I'll see you guys in the next week. Peace.